So many battles waged over the years. And yet, none of them like this. Are we destined to destroy each other? Or can we change who we are and unite? Is the future truly set? Mutants, we now find ourselves on the edge of extinction. You'll need to go into the past to end this war before it ever begins.
Use your power. Bring the Xmen together.
It's going to take the two of us, side by side at a time when we couldn't be further apart.
You took the things that mean the most to me.
Maybe you should have fought harder for them.
There is a new enemy out there. Mutants. You'll need a new weapon for this war.
I know what I have to do. It's us or them.
All those years wasted fighting each other, Charles.
I've watched a lot of people die. Friends.
We've been given a second chance.
Guide us. Lead us.
I don't want your future! We were supposed to protect them!
You're afraid. I remember.
It's Monday! That's right, Monday is back, brother. It is time for this week's edition of the news. And let me tell you, I opened up the news a little bit differently today, because normally I do like the intro and then whatever. This time I opened up with the hot new trailer of X-Men Days of the Future Past. A lot of emotion comes out of this. Has a lot of open questions. Yeah. We all know they don't follow the storyline. We got it. They follow it loosely. Because, Kitty Pryde went back, now Wolverine, blah, blah, blah. But, Hugh Jackman sells more t-shirts than Kitty Pryde, so hate to come across as rude. Everyone who just heard that comment all nodded in agreement that that is true. So with that said, we're going to get the head started on our podcast today. But with that, what do you think about the X-Men Days of Future Past? Are you going to go see it? I know I'm going to go see it, but I'm the person we're all worried about is Rainer and how she's going to snap over it. I think we all come to terms with the fact that Rainer and nerd raging go hand in hand, but nothing pisses her off more than having, the entire X-Men universe butt-fucked in front of her eyes. So, with that said, we're probably going to watch it together, and I think I'll just walk around with a microphone and listen to her bitch from the moment we leave the theater to the part we get to the car, because I'm sure it's going to make some very interesting audio. I know everyone agrees without, hearing them because they can't hear anyone. So with that said, let's get the news going. Well, I'm saddened to start off this podcast with an announcement of a death. James Rebhorn has passed away at the age of 65. I just want to give him a due because he's one of those people that you always see behind the scenes. Doesn't get his own movie, I guess, but he's mostly known for his work as the vice president of Independence Day, if you remember that. He's also played a lot of bit roles. He even did I think he was a father in one of the Crow movies, and he's done countless amount of TV work, and it's so unfortunate that he's passed on. So, give him a due. Definitely appreciate everything he's done in the acting community and paying the respects. Hope you guys do too. 20th Century Fox plans on moving forward a sequel to Prometheus 2? What? Why would you do that? No, this is just not going to work. They went and hired the Green Lantern scribe, as they put it on the internet. They mean the writer, Michael Green, who wrote Green Lantern. So far, movie Prometheus 1 is shit. Green Lantern shit. So what we do is we hire the guy who wrote Green Lantern, which was shit, to write Prometheus 2, this shit. No. This is just not acceptable. And you know what, Mike? Just come here. Sit down. We need to talk. Yeah, this is just not going to work out, buddy. As much, we would like it to, it's not going to work. So we're going to have to let you go. This is just not going to work. I don't know what to tell you at this point. No. Okay, listen. You're being a little bit over. Okay, listen. You're being a little bit too much now. Okay, you just need to listen to me. You're ruining the universe. You are ruining movies. Okay, I'm trying to make this work here. Listen, Mike, stop saying no. Listen, you need to pay attention to me. This is very important. God damn it! Pay attention to me when I'm fucking talking to you. Yeah. You know what? Fuck this shit. Good. Bad. I'm the guy with the gun. So now we finally have images of what the new Jurassic Park is going to look like. And it looks like Australia. Yeah, I know it sounds really weird, but the whole concept design of how they have the compound, like the art of the visitor center, which you can see on the internet now, which came out today, but it was provided by Sci-Fi. It looks pretty cool. It's more of a futuristic look, I guess I would say. Also, this movie takes place 22 years after the first Jurassic Park movie. Thank God. As much as we all like the original films, no one can take Jeff Goldblum anymore. We're like strapped of Jeff Goldblum. We're done with him. Nothing wrong with Sam Neill, but Jeff Goldblum. Chaos Theory. But the new cast includes Nick Robinson, Ty Simpkins, Josh Brolin, that's new, Bryce Dallas Howard, B.D. Wong, and of course, and it's a maybe with Jason Schwartzman, but they want the movie to come out in June of 2015. Are you going to go see Jurassic Park? Is it really frightening in the dark? Are the animals running wild? Weird Al seems to think so. So today on the Nerdist podcast, they had Arnold Schwarzenegger on it. That's right, the Cabineta. He's numero. I can't even say it. So hold on. Numero uno. Cool it. He announces on the podcast that 2 movies he's actually making, which we kind of knew, but we didn't. I didn't realize how fast he's going to be making them. He's announced that he's making a movie called Triplets, which now Eddie Murphy is now a part of the fray. I don't think I'm ready for that, because Twins was pretty funny, but Triplets, don't know. But he has officially 100% acknowledged Terminator 5 will happen, and he is bulking back up, which there has been a lot of internet footage as of late of Schwarzenegger really beefing up and working out hard. So he wants to get back to the size he was for the first Terminator. Good luck. I can't wait to see how this storyline's going to go. Oh, I wonder if it's going to include John Connor. Well, I don't know. I think they're kind of strapped the Terminator market, but what do I know? Say hello to my little friend. Oh, God, I can't even do it with a straight face. So, just when you think, geez, I wonder what else they can remake. Stop saying that. Anyone who's listening to this will agree that we all need to sit down and stop doing this. Because now they are remaking Scarface. That's right. The huge 1983 cult classic is being made again. Like, come on. I know technically Scarface was a remake of a 1932 movie with Paul Mooney, but that movie didn't do well. It was the 1983 Al Pacino version that was very popular and revolutionized gangsters of this age. I know that sounds weird saying it that way, but I think, I know there was another Scarface movie made with, I think it was like P. Diddy, and did horrible because everyone's like, what the fuck are you doing? I agree, what the fuck are you doing? And I was a huge diehard Scarface fan. Still am to this day, but I don't know if I'll be on board for that. So it will take place in a modern LA and a Mexican immigrant as a zero to anti-hero lead. What the fuck is this? The filmmakers plan to cast an authentic Latino who is bilingual and bicultural as the lead character, whose name will be Tony, but the last name will not be Montana or Camonte. And they're going to be open to the casting. So no. And no. So Do what you gotta do, people. Stop this from happening. I know it's a topic that everyone's been talking about. We gotta really ask ourselves this question though. Is it worth it anymore? Is it worth it? And what I mean by that is, why? You can split the hair because really you can go both ways. So whose fault is it? I feel like it's a pissing contest between Marvel and DC. And yes, I'm talking about Captain America 3 versus Batman versus Superman. You don't need to do that. You don't need to compete. And the reason why it pisses me off is because this is Marvel swinging their fucking dick at somebody going, oh, we can do better because your movie's already a shit show. And quite possibly, is it going to do better than Batman versus Superman? Probably. I mean, realistically, this movie has garnered so much bad press, I'm surprised it's still happening. But I like Captain America, but in realism, Batman's better than Captain America. Superman, movie-wise, is not better than Captain America. Comic-wise, yes. Movie, no. But, I mean, they don't have to do that. You have an entire year to say, I'm making my movie come out X time. But Marvel can spin it back saying, well, we always planned on it. It's not our fault that Superman Batman got pushed back again. They're right. They can say that. But I think it's kind of stupid now because it's causing internet wars of people fighting each other on what's the better franchise, which has always existed, sure. But at the same time, I'm like, this is kind of getting out of control. And with that, I end this week's podcast. There is no other real good news to really discuss at this point. I'm sure there will be something eventually. Stay tuned. I got a week of stuff for you. And what I mean by that is that Rick, our admin Dick Rice, has spent the money and got an Xbox One. Funny story. It was mainly because he went to go buy Titanfall for his 360. And they didn't have it. Like, oh, we're pushing it back to April. He's like, fuck it. Whatever. This is barbaric.
Barbaric!
So he decided to fuck it. I'll buy an Xbox One now you got Titanfall. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming this week. Also, he wants to talk to me about Metal Gear. There's a lot of things we could talk about that. And I'm sure there's something else I have on the docket. I just can't think of it right now. So, yet again, we appreciate all our fans as we constantly keep growing every week. Now we're at a grand total of 14,000 fans on Facebook, which is pretty huge for us, being as which we were at 13,000 last week. So we're growing almost 1,000 a week. That's barbaric.
Barbaric!
So with that said, thanks for tuning in yet again, and have yourself a chimichanga.